Well, amen, amen. Could I speak, amen, to Micah Parsons, amen? Amen. Yes, let him know it's Reverend Brother Deacon Dallas. Amen. Call him from the Chip Game Palace. Amen. Yes. So happy he's gone, amen. We didn't need him here, amen. Amen. Micah. Amen. Reverend Brother Deacon Dallas here, Micah. Micah, let me tell you something. First of all, amen, you have a lot of nerve, amen. You thought that you would be moving up like George and Wheezy, amen. But listen here, Junior, amen. It is what it is. And the fact of the matter is, amen, you were still under contract, Micah. Micah, amen, you're a great football player, amen. I believe, amen, that you will, amen, go in the Hall of Fame, amen. But Micah, you're not there yet, Micah. Micah, how can you try to force Mr. Amen Jones, amen, to give you a new contract? Amen, Micah. You were still in the amen contract, Micah. You're not going to abide by, amen, the rules, amen. What type of integrity do you have, Micah? Amen. We've got to do better, Micah, but amen. Maybe, amen, you could have some cheese down in Green Bay to go with your nachos, amen, and you could get on the training table on the sideline and take as many naps as you would like, amen. In fact, I'd like you to take a few naps, amen, when the Cowboys play you in the 4th week of the season, amen, Micah. Amen, we're not going to talk too bad about you, but amen, I do have a few tips for you, amen, because your father, George Jefferson, amen, he wore that hairstyle, amen, back in, amen, the 70s and 80s, amen. But you don't have to look like George Jefferson, Micah. You got $47 million to become part of the Reverend Brother Deacon Dallas Hair Club. Amen. We can help you out, Micah. Just give me part of the signing bonus and you can have a fro like the Reverend, Micah. God bless you, amen. Shalom.